I have narrated to you my experiences when it comes to arranged marriage. There are many people who have gotten married through arranged marriages and they are very happy, alhamdulillah. They have kids. They, it's been a success for them. Who am I to say what is right, what is wrong? I'm not an expert. I'm not married myself. My own parents, they did not do an arranged marriage totally, but it was like someone introduced them and then they got to know each other and then they decided to go forward with it. Even if, well, my own personal opinion on their match is something that I will not be sharing, but I don't think the marriage is such a big success, but it has lasted. But you can't measure a marriage by how long it has lasted. Anyways, so in my opinion, from the experience which I have had from arranged marriage, is like you can meet a person who is compatible with you. But most of the time, what's really stressful with arranged marriage is that first of all, you don't know the person before that. You don't know anything about them. And then it's like there were no emotions in the beginning. There is no attraction, no attachment. The person and you are strangers to each other. So it's not like, let's say a guy knows you already and he has some feelings for you. It's going to be different because he's going to accept many of your shortcomings and he's going to persevere and convince his parents and accept, perhaps, how would I say, there are many factors which is probably going to be easier for him to accept because he loves you and he is so happy with you, he wants to be with you, that he doesn't really certain things don't really matter that much. It's not about his parents, it's not about society, it's about him. If he loves you and he met you like on his own. But now if you are in an arranged marriage setting, most of the time it's the parents get involved. They will be scrutinizing you, your past, your appearance, your family, the way you talk, etc. They will be trying to look for someone who ticks all their boxes, because again, it's not a question of emotions. When we talk about love, someone fell in love at university, at work, or whatever it might be. It's like your emotions came and then you try to bring the person in your life. But in an arranged marriage, there is no emotion at first, there is no attraction at first. It's mostly a kind of, I wouldn't say business-like arrangement, but it's more rational. And the family probably is looking for a specific kind of guy or girl. And then, I have witnessed that the guys tend to be really not totally enthusiastic about the whole arranged marriage thing. So it feels like, you have to do all the hard work. They're a bit more, I will take my time, I'm not sure. I feel like they're considering their other options because they don't want to get into something finite and, commit. I have encountered many guys, I wouldn't say they were commitment phobe, but it did seem a huge difference. I did see a huge difference, if when I have heard and seen guys who fall in love, they don't lose any time. Like their emotions just happen like that. They fall in love and then things move really fast. I've seen my own cousin fall in love. Things moved really fast for him and he was really so much into that girl that he was willing to do anything for him. But in an arranged marriage setting, the person often can tell you that they need time, they want to make sure they are making the right choice, etc. They are afraid of divorce and they need all of that. Again, I'm not saying that it is wrong, but at some point, you are, let's say you really want to settle down, you have reached a certain age, you have met a couple of people, you don't want to be spending 1 year getting to know a person. Anyways, from the Islamic perspective, this is not logical, not compatible, and personally I find it draining. I find it a waste of time, a waste of energy, because the more you will know the person, the more you will talk to him, chat with him, or go out with him, the more you will be attached to him. And he's not even promising you anything, he's not even if you were engaged, the engagement you can easily break off an engagement, and this does happen very, very frequently in today's society. And yeah, I just feel like, you don't know what to do in that kind of scenario. Should you invest more? Should you not invest at all? Because if you don't invest any emotions, he might accuse you of being indifferent, not showing any interest. And on the other hand, if you try to expect an answer too soon, they might not like it. They might feel like they are being pressurized. I have experienced that numerous times. I don't know how to get the right balance, but if I have to summarize it, I would say that I have never enjoyed this whole process of arranged marriage, because every time I felt like the guy is being dragged into something that he does not want, as if everyone around him wants him to get married and he can't say no to them. And he comes and agrees to see the girl, but then he will take his own time in the world to decide if he wants to go forward and not. And most people don't even have the honesty to tell you no. The problem is not with no. You would rather someone tell you no, feel rejected and heartbroken for a couple of days, than someone just keeping you as a pending option. That's even more damaging, I think.